Hello everyone, I am back with the next episode, whatever you want to call that, in the flip-flop journal series, and we are going to go ahead and set up the base, which is the envelopes, and I'm going to show you everything that I'm going to use, and of course that's your 3 full-size envelopes, and this smaller envelope that I told you I use for the front, which you do not have to have. You're going to need your base pages that you're going to cover your envelopes with. And the tools that I'm going to use, I'm just going to have a pair of scissors. I'm going to have a letter opener. You could use scissors or a knife. Like I use these blades. You can use whatever you want to use. I'm also going to have a bone folder. And I'm going to have, you can use like a glue stick. You can have your, your 3-in-1 or your art glitter glue, whatever glue of choice you want to use. So I use both of those glues, and I'm also going to open up my glue stick, which I don't ever use. But I'm going to open it up because I do know that some people use glue stick. I do not, but I'm going to open it up too. So that's the things I'm going to use. I'm not going to use that. I did buy this at Walmart, and this comes in very, very handy making these because I do make a lot. So I went and bought this. It makes it much easier to cut open your envelopes. So I'll show you the first thing you need to do, which is the envelopes. And when you're opening these, all you're doing is literally just opening up the insides like this. Now, these are new. I've never had these ones before. So these are a little thicker. They are gummier. And they are really, I'm trying not to rip them. I gotta be careful here. They're like, they have a really thick glue on them. A little hard, but that's what we're doing. We're just opening them completely up. When I use like this knife, my craft knife, I was cutting it crooked and everything else, and so that's why I got this, because then I had to go back and try to cover that up and make it straight. So you just need something where you're going to have a nice clean cut, and I could mess these up, right in front of you guys, I'm sure, when I'm trying to cut them right now, and then I'll have to, fix it on camera to show you what I'm talking about. But it's leaving like a lot of gummy. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see all that glue? I mean, I've never had these envelopes before, so usually my envelopes just slide right open. These are very, very gummy. I'm going to have to clean this thing off with like some Goo Gone, because I mean, it is really covered in some glue now. Like, they did not want these coming apart. See right there, I got that. I messed that one up right there, so there's like 2 chunks gone, but I'll straighten that out. Yeah, those are really gummy. But anyway, just open your envelopes up. Golly day. Do not want to come apart. I hope everybody's doing well. I have been extremely busy. Of course, no, look at that. See what I told you? It just won't come open. But anyway, that is that. Let me see if I can get this off with this rag. I use this with Goo Gone, but I don't even know where my Goo Gone's at right now, actually. I would have cut myself doing this. Of course, it's spring, and I'm trying to get some yard work done too, so. Okay, now this one, of course, is going to be a lot easier. See how it just glides right across through there? That's what I like. Those are the craziest envelopes I've ever seen. Okay, so now the envelopes are all open. And yes, I did want to open this one too. Even though it's going on the front, it will go like this and flip-flop. I still wanted it open because I don't want any of this, like right here, this part here. I don't want that showing. So I open it up and I still cover the inside. So yes, I did want that one open too. So you open all of your envelopes. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to assemble this. These go pretty quick once you learn how to do them, but I've not made one in, I don't know, a month or so. So, oh, I can't believe I tore that one up. Okay, so let me think here. When you start, every time I start, I have to remember which way flips and flops. So the front, let's see, let me get mine, because these can be very confusing when you're putting them up. So you have this one going this way. Sometimes it's more confusing looking at that one. Because when you add that there, so what we're going to do, it doesn't matter, we're going to take your envelope and add it to this fold here, okay? So completely take this and butt it up and cover this complete fold right here. So take it and completely come into that line all the way in, like so. Okay, come all the way in, all the way to there, okay, and glue it down all the way. So that way, your pages are still even. This one is the same size as this, as long as you go all the way to that. And it might actually be a little bit different because of these being smaller, which that helps with the flip and the flop, if that makes any sense. Which is fine, because see how this one's smaller than this one? If you look at it like this, and that's fine, because we can extend this or leave it. That comes later. So we're just going to take that and add that right there. Okay, now you can use a glue stick and just run that glue stick up through there, which, I mean, I guess I can do one that way. I'm not a big glue stick person. So, let's see here. Take some of that off. I don't want... I don't understand how... I've been watching a lot of videos lately. I've not watched YouTube in so long to watch videos. I watch just, a couple of my friends here and there, and that's it. I just have not had time. And I see a lot of people using, the glue sticks. I don't understand how people can get their stuff to stay. I'm scared to death to use a glue stick. I've never had any luck with it ever, but this is my favorite glue. I'll tell you that. This is the one glue that I do use, that I do like. Just hope it'll stay. But either way, it's my journal, so I don't care if I need to glue something back down. Let me make sure, because I'm working around the tripod here. Now I went in too far, so I don't like a glue stick too. Okay, so I'm going to set mine up like this. This is the way I like to do mine, and then butt it up against it after it's already up, and then fold it over. So, of course, then I got it down too far. I'm definitely going to have to glue it again, aren't I? Man, it's still sticky. So, let's try it like this. Come up here. Oh, that's better. Come up here too. Actually, right to the line, so I can get it inside the line, top and bottom, and then fold it down. That's how that works. Aha. Okay. Let's see if that works. Is that work here and here, but not? Oh, yeah, it did. Why is it not? Oh, this is a pain. I can't see. So I'm so excited, guys. I've talked about like working around a tripod, I don't know how long. And I'm finally going to get overhead lighting. I'm ordering that. And I think that's drawing on me. I need to get this one corner right there. Okay, there we go. And I'm also getting a new setup for my tripod. So, there we go. There we go. And I'm not using that sticky stuff again. Man, that's stuck good. I guess it does work. I know that glue is really good. It's a long term, it's what I have trouble with. What was I saying? What was I saying? Lighting, filming. I was saying something. I'm getting all that. I know I was saying that, but there was something, I don't even know what I was saying, but, excuse me. I keep getting a tickle in my throat. I'm getting the filming, or my filming area set up better. So I have overhead lighting and my camera, or my phone, actually, I recorded my phone. It's going to be up here, so I'll actually have it set up so much better. I'm really excited about that, because I've always said I was going to do it, and I've just never done it, so I'm going to do it. Okay, so the next one, it doesn't really matter which one, which way you go, that way or this way, so we'll just continue this way, and we're just going to add it onto this one here. Because I just got a tripod right in my face, trying to work around here. Let's see, how can I do this? I really don't want to do this again, but I'm going to try it again. Everybody else does this glue stick on stuff like this, so let's try it again. Why not? Oops. Oh, I was talking about the glue stick. Yeah, the glue stick is sticking. It's just I've had trouble with mine long term, and I've talked about that in other videos. Like, I have so many things that I made as scrapbooking, but then years later, it all fell off. That's been my problem. It's not that it didn't work at the time. It's long term falling off of that little years down the road. That's what I'm concerned about. Oh yeah, got that right first thing. Okay, so is that lined up? Yes. Okay. But I do like this book. Alright. It's sticking. This, whatever adhesive all over this envelope is horrible. It's sticking to itself. Okay. So there is your journal base right there. Okay. We will do the front later. Okay. And I think I cut this flap off if I'm not mistaken. But we'll do that in a minute. So now I need to fix it the way I need to remember how to fold it. So give me 1 second, because sometimes this takes a minute. Okay, so kind of watch me. It doesn't matter front or back about the pockets or the things unless you're looking for that. But this one goes frontwards here. So you have one forward right here, okay? Then this bends back that way, okay? Why is that sticking out? These did not work. Not at all. Look at that. Why did those not work? We'll try the other way. It might be because of the, oh my goodness. Let's see. This way it might work. Let's see. Those are even this way. It might be because of the, are they even that way? No, they're not. It might be because of the flap. See, the other ones we normally do are like this. and you put them inside each other. This envelope might not work. Let me see. Which way did I say to do it? This way? Oh, to here. It shouldn't matter because, I mean, it's still, yeah, it's still the same fold. The only way that I would do that is I would have to literally create an entire new fold. And that's not going to help you guys because you guys are going by the envelope. So I want to go ahead and keep this on the video because even though I'm taking this, using one fold, and creating a brand new fold with it. And I could still use this. Just marking, so I'm marking my fold here and making a completely new fold, just so they all match up right here, at the bottom and the top, like that. Right there, so they all match up. So I can make one like this, make it fold over like that, and I can actually, oops, I hit the tripod again. I do want to leave this on the series because this shows you which envelopes not to use. So I'm going to leave this on here. And then you could fold it over again, because if you get in this predicament, you can make your own fold if you see what I'm doing here. Because I'm going to keep this, and I will use this. This is for me. Now look at that. I went ahead and did that, and still ended up with mine. Okay? I just had to make my own folds. I couldn't follow the folds of the actual envelope. So I had to go back and, do you see what I'm saying? I had to go back and fold them myself and recreate that. Now, I'm not going to do that for this series, okay? I will make another one real quick. So, let me get out my envelopes. But that shows you not to use those type of envelopes. Let me show you the envelopes I normally use. Let me get out my my thing of envelopes here. So let me show you. I always keep, these are the envelopes that the Power Bill comes in. I get those from my husband, and I'm like, don't throw those away. But I like junk mail. The nice, like, vintage envelopes I have, they just don't really work. So the junk mail is actually this. I keep them in sizes. So I keep them, like, try to keep all of them by size. And that way I can find them pretty quick. Oh, don't want to show that, do I? Oh, it's mine. Never mind, that's my P.O. box. It's fun. So, oh, Charles Stanley died. I was so just brokenhearted. He absolutely is my favorite pastor, besides my uncle. He is my favorite pastor. I watch him. I have his Bible that I purchased a while back. I get all his In Touch devotions, his In Touch ministry devotions. And you get them like once a month, and you know, you read them daily and things like that. And I even have devotionals that I've bought from him, you know, the books. Well, this one could work. Let's see what size this is. Oh, I was just devastated. I put that on my Facebook. Of course, he was 91, but it's just, it was so sad to hear. Okay, that's 9.5. So something like this would actually work. So I have a bunch of these. There's 1, 2, and 3 right there. So I could actually use these 3 here. So those are 3 that you could use. They have the look here. See how they have the flap that comes in like this. I don't know why the other one didn't work, just because of the, I mean, it's still doing the same thing. Usually we use envelopes with, you know, a bigger flap. I don't know why it would make a difference. I really do not understand, just using a flap like this, why that would make a difference. That should not. These 3 should be the same right here. These 1, 2, and 3, like this. So I could even use these. 1, 2, 3. And these are, so I'm just showing you different, envelopes you could use. These are same 9.5. So let's just take those out for now. And let's do the bread. We'll take that one. Let's toss that out. But right now, let's get this out of the way. Okay, let's get on because we're at 20 minutes already. This, video is, of course, it was just assembling this, but I didn't realize we was going to run into that problem. So, let me see. If you need to fast forward to see if, how this one turns out, go ahead and get right to it. That's fine. It shouldn't take me that long because, yeah, this is why. See this envelope? See how this envelope comes in like this? To match this part up, this is why that other did not work. See now. And I don't, oops, sorry, hit the chocolate. Well, I just totally ruined that envelope. I wasn't paying attention to what I was doing. Let's see if I can. Well, I'll tell you why. There's gum all over this thing, that gummy stuff. I might be able to save that little tip of the envelope. But this part of the envelope, and see this has to come here. This corner here comes to here, and then that corner goes to there. So that overlaps, and that makes up that. So then this ends up being the same size to there to there. So the pages are exactly the same size. That, see, that matches to there. So that's why that other's not working. So you kind of have to have one with that. That's what it looks like when you open it up. You need that right there. Okay, so look for those types of envelopes. That's what we're needing. And I need to clean this off right here. And then I'm going to come back with another separate video, and we are going to go from there and start decorating. So thank you guys for watching, and I will be right back.